In the heart of a bustling city, there stood a seemingly ordinary clock tower. But hidden within its ancient gears lay a secret, the entrance to a mysterious place known as the TimeBank. Alice, a young and ambitious professional, was trapped in a cycle of procrastination. Her dreams of success seemed distant as she constantly found herself lost in a sea of distractions. Frustrated with her lack of productivity, she yearned for a solution that would help her break free from the chains of her own making. One fateful evening, as Alice wandered the city streets, she stumbled upon the majestic clock tower. Intrigued, she stepped inside and discovered a hidden door, beckoning her forward. Curiosity and a spark of hope led her to push the door open, revealing a breathtaking sight. A magnificent hall filled with shimmering hourglasses, each representing a person's lifetime. In the center of the hall stood an enigmatic figure, the guardian of time. With a warm smile, the guardian welcomed Alice and explained the purpose of the TimeBank. It was a place where individuals could borrow time from their future selves, but with a catch: every borrowed moment had to be repaid in the present. Filled with a mix of excitement and trepidation, Alice approached the guardian and expressed her desire to change her procrastinating ways. The guardian nodded, knowing all too well the struggles that plagued Alice's mind. Guided by the guardian, Alice carefully selected an hourglass, symbolizing the time she wished to borrow. As she held it in her hands, a surge of energy pulsed through her veins, filling her with renewed determination. With each borrowed hour, Alice faced a new challenge. As she toiled away, she realized that each moment she wasted in the present would subtract valuable time from her future. The weight of this realization pushed her to maximize every borrowed second, to seize the present with unwavering focus. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Alice's newfound discipline and dedication began to bear fruit. She finished projects ahead of schedule, achieved goals she once thought impossible, and surpassed her own expectations. The borrowed time became a catalyst for her transformation, propelling her forward with an unstoppable drive. Yet, as time flew by, Alice became acutely aware of the sacrifices she made. The toll of borrowing from her future was evident, her personal life had suffered, and she longed for a balance that had eluded her. In a moment of reflection, Alice returned to the TimeBank, hourglass in hand, ready to repay her borrowed time. She stood before the guardian, grateful for the opportunity granted to her but yearning for a lesson learned. With a compassionate smile, the guardian reassured Alice. They explained that the true power of time lay not in borrowing or hoarding, but in cherishing the present and making the most of every passing moment. Alice realized that while the TimeBank had provided her with a glimpse of what could be, it was ultimately up to her to change her ways. She thanked the guardian for the invaluable lesson and set out on a new path, one that embraced time management, self-discipline, and a balanced approach to work and life. From that day forward, Alice carried the wisdom gained from her time at the TimeBank. She focused on the present, honoring her responsibilities, pursuing her passions, and savoring each moment as it unfolded. As she looked up at the clock tower, its hands ticking steadily forward, she knew that she held the power to shape her own destiny, one moment at a time. And with that realization, Alice stepped out into the world, ready to conquer her dreams with a newfound appreciation for the precious gift of time.